to make an important announcement. There has been a video going around of last year's announcement. Some conmen were using it, I think, about recruitment. And that's why I've chosen to change the uniform, so that you are not confused. Last year I was putting on green kaunda. I'm now in different color, so that people can tell the difference. Number two, Ugandans are not very keen. If there's an announcement by Minister of Defense, it will be in the open, not somebody smuggling it and is lying to you, and some people even pay money. All right? So, this is to announce that the UPDF is going to recruit Ugandans starting with this month, July 2025. And we are going to recruit 11,500 qualified citizens for regular forces and professionals. This is scheduled to take place between the 7th of July 2025 to Friday, July 11th, 2025, online. I repeat the dates: between 7th of July 2025 and 11th of July 2025, online. Dates for the physical appearance of the successful applicants will be announced later. In other words, phase 1 is application online. Phase 2, those who have been successfully considered will appear for the physical recruitment on other dates that we shall announce later in the recruitment centers that we normally give in the districts. So the recruitment process will be conducted in 2 phases, as I said. Phase 1, online application. All aspiring candidates must submit their applications online through the official UPDF recruitment portal. The link is recruitment.updf.ug. I repeat, the portal is linked on recruitment.updf.ug. Candidates applying online will be required to upload an application bearing the following: A, passport photo; B, academic documents; C, national identity card. Successful applicants shall be shortlisted and uploaded on the UPDF website and shared with the respective district headquarters. In other words, all the districts of Uganda will get this information online. Physical recruitment will take place throughout the country, covering 135 districts and 11 cities. The physical recruitment exercise will cover 135 districts and 11 cities. The shortlisted applicants will individually report at the assigned recruitment centers for the physical/medical interviews with the following: those who have been considered through the online application process will appear for physical recruitment, where they will undergo physical and medical tests, and they will have the following: 1, handwritten application bearing recommendations from LC1, LC2, LC3, and Gombola Internal Security Officer, or GISO, or DISO. B, or 2, national identity card. 3, original and copies of academic documents. Original and copies. Reason is, if you are successful, The originals will be taken back to your home and we take the photocopies. 4, 3 colored passport size photographs. Recruitment will be conducted using the population figures of each district, stroke city of Uganda, based on the data from Uganda Bureau of Statistics, June 2024, that forms the basis of recruitment quotas. The successful applicants will each be issued with an introduction card to be presented on arrival at the assigned training centers. Targeted categories and quotas. The recruits will be categorized into 2 batches based on ordinary academic qualifications and professionals. A. General recruitment, regular forces. Holders of the Uganda Certificate of Education, UCE, aged between 18 and 22 years. B. Grade 5 teachers. Diploma holders from recognized teacher training institutions between the ages of 20 and 25. I mentioned grade 5 teachers. Air Force professionals, that is C. Professionals with qualifications relevant to the Air Force with the age bracket between 18 and 30 years. They include, but not limited to, pilot instructors who are qualified pilots with a private pilot license, commercial pilot license with instrument rating, instructor rating, and a background in a science combination at A level with the 2 principal passes. Aircraft maintenance engineers. Second category, qualified pilots with a private pilot license, commercial pilot license with instructing rating, instructor rating, and a background in a science combination at A level with 2 principal passes. Aircraft maintenance engineers with a diploma in aircraft maintenance, specialized in either engine and airframe or avionics. Qualified air traffic controllers with N rating and a background of a Bachelor of Science degree with either mathematics or physics. Meteorologists with a Bachelor of Science degree or diploma in meteorology with a background in physics, economics, mathematics, chemistry, and geography. Graduates with a Bachelor of Science in telecommunication engineering, information technology, software engineering, computer science, mechanical engineering, and electronic engineering. Senior 6 leavers with a science combination with a bias in physics and mathematics must have obtained 2 principal passes with 12 points and above. Age bracket 18 and 25. Between 18 and 23. Between 18 and 23 years. Holders of the Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education ranging between years 18 and 23, and they must have gotten 2 principal passes with a score of 8 points and above. Recruitment online. Online application from Monday 7th July 2025 to Friday 11th July 2025. B. The shortlisted candidates after the application online will be published on the UPDF website and at district and city headquarters notice boards. Applicants will report to the recruitment centers within their districts of residence after the other dates I mentioned we have been announced. The program for the physical recruitment will be communicated both in electronic and print media. Professionals, Senior 6, Grade 5 teachers, and the Air Force will be centrally recruited at Kololo. I repeat, professionals, Senior 6, Grade 5 teachers, and Air Force will be centrally recruited at Kololo ceremonial grounds. The eligibility criteria. Candidates must meet the following conditions to be eligible for recruitment. A, citizenship. They must be Ugandans with a valid national identity card. B, ages between 18 and 22 years for general recruits, and a higher age limit up to 30 may apply for the professionals as indicated earlier. Health and fitness. Applicants must be physically and mentally fit. Character. They must be law-abiding with no criminal record. In other words, if you have ever been convicted of any crime, then you don't qualify. Recommendation. Applications must be signed by LC1, LC2, and LC3 chairpersons. 2, GISO or DISO. 3, the resident district commissioner or RDC. Important to note, A, recruitment into the UPDF is free of charge. I repeat, recruitment in the UPDF is free of charge. There is no fee you pay, no fee you are to pay. Do not pay any money to any individual or group. Please report fraud to the nearest police. I've heard say, the big man wants some amount of money. No, we don't charge. Female professionals are strongly encouraged to apply. For professionals, e.g. Air Force candidates, grade 5 teachers, attach certified copies of academic and professional documents. Certified. The UPDF invites all qualified, disciplined, and patriotic Ugandans to take advantage of this opportunity to serve their country. We wish all applicants success and look forward to welcoming new members into a service built on patriotism, discipline, nationalism, and Pan-Africanism. Aluta continua. Signed, Felix Kulaije, Major General, Director, Defense Public Information. If you applied for renewal of ID, I'm very sure NIRA provides you proof of application. So that can be presented with your old ID. That will be considered. But 2, I think this has been going on for some time. We are going to cross-check with NIRA and find out how far they have gone with this. Because the other aspect also is that Ugandans at times take their own time and want to rush on the last day. We have seen this before. The second question about the dates. This is online application, not the reporting. Now, you have a whole week, and Uganda is not motorable. I mean non-motorable rather. That you cannot reach your home area within 2 days maximum. Now it's 1 day, every part of the country. So I think that's not a reason to lock out people. What was the third one? Internet, the issue of internet. Charles and dear pressmen and women, we are trying to minimize physical contact between the recruits and the recruiters. Reason is that the devil is still active on earth, and somebody may take advantage of these young Ugandans who want to join the military. We have had it before. We have had cases. So the lesser you interact with us, the better. That's why we want to interact with only those who have been successfully considered online. That's the purpose. It's unfortunate, but we have been pushed into that corner. Any other question?
You say this is free, but you know LOC.
We have no control over LOC 1 and 2, but certainly we urge them to facilitate these young Ugandans because they are not working. So why are you charging them? Number one. Number two, this is not a transaction that involves exchange of money. So what is the charge for the stamp? The Bible says free you have been given, free you should give as well. Okay? Yes, please. First and foremost, we are creating jobs. And I think as a Ugandan, you should celebrate about that. But number two, yes, technology is improving. 3, we are professionalizing. That's why you find we are taking more technical people. We have both the general recruitment and technical. All right? Number 4, national security and national defense keeps changing according to circumstances, number 1. Number 2, your population is growing. Ugandans are manufacturing yourselves at a very fast rate. So that increase in population must be accompanied by increase in provision of security. So there is no emergency on this one.